Welcome to World News Today. I'm Philippa Thomas. In 1 hour, an Italian court will announce whether the convictions of 2 people jailed for the murder of the British student Meredith Kercher should be overturned. Amanda Knox, who's American, and her Italian former boyfriend Raffaele Sollecito told a panel of judges and jurors that they didn't kill Miss Kercher in Perugia nearly 4 years ago. Well, in the past few minutes, Amanda Knox has just left the prison where she's being held, and we can join our correspondent Luisa Baldini. She's at the courthouse in Perugia. Luisa, tell us what's going on there.
Well, Philippa, actually just a few moments ago we heard the sirens passing us. The prison vans have just arrived here in the centre of Perugia, and so within the next few moments Amanda Knox and Raffaele Sollecito will be entering the courthouse because, as you said, in an hour's time we are expecting that decision in their appeals. Well, it has been a very dramatic day. They were both here in court earlier this morning where they were able to appeal to the judges and to the jury for their freedom. It's the second time that they've done this because, of course, they were able to do that at the end of their first trial, their murder trial back in 2009. We heard from Amanda Knox, who was quite emotional. At one point towards the beginning, her lawyer patted her on her hand. The judge said that she could sit down, but she carried on. She spoke in fluent Italian, and she said that she did not kill, she did not rape, and she did not steal. Before Amanda Knox spoke, we heard from her co-accused, Raffaele Sollecito. He said that he had been living a nightmare from which he had not woken up. They spoke this morning before being returned to their respective prisons to wait throughout the day until they were called back to the court. And then this afternoon, there was a news conference by the Kercher family. Meredith's mother, her sister, and one of her brothers were at that news conference speaking to journalists. Now, they normally keep quite a low profile. In fact, they only flew into the country this morning, the first time they've been back in Perugia since the beginning of this appeal process. So there was a lot of interest in what they had to say. They started off by saying that it is difficult to keep Meredith's memory alive. They've said that there was a real shift of focus away from her because that is, so much attention has been on the 2 accused, and especially the young American woman, Amanda Knox. They were asked about what they thought of the Italian justice system. They said that they were pleased with the justice system. They were pleased with the way the case had been carried out initially. And they said that they were pleased with those original convictions. In fact, we know they support those convictions. They support the theory that 3 people were involved in the murder of their daughter. The defence's case is that only one person was responsible, and that was Rudy Guede, a man who was convicted of Meredith's murder in a totally separate case to that of Amanda and Raffaele. So it has been a dramatic day. It's been a long day for the Kerchers. We hear that they got up at 3 a.m. this morning to fly into Italy. They wanted to get here at the last moment. They didn't want to be here for all the preamble like the Knox family have been. They've been here for at least a week. And in fact, it's been quite a strange situation because Perugia is absolutely teeming with journalists. It's estimated that 300 to 400 members of the media are here, and we've been bumping into all the main players from this trial, bumping into members of the Knox family. I was at a restaurant the other evening and Kurt Knox was there. We've been bumping into the lawyers, and it's also very strange because it feels like half of Perugia have come down to watch us, the international media, as we wait for these appeal court decisions.
Well, Luisa, live from the courthouse in Perugia, thank you very much for that. And we will, of course, go back when we hear that the verdict, the result of the appeal, is imminent.